It was really, really exciting. Lots of tears, disbelief mostly.
I remember like bringing my hands up to my face and in like shock and like holding back tears, and I started crying.
All three of us who are from the U of A, I think that's very unique. Like, it's not common for that to happen.
I was 16 when I moved out and started living on my own, and it was a little bit difficult to find sort of time to work and go to school and also sort of afford healthy food. So that time gave me a lot of perspective in terms of food security, and it sort of planted that seed of interest for me. I started my degree in linguistics thinking that I wanted to be a speech pathologist, but I always was interested in food, so issues around food justice and food prices and all those sorts of things were sort of in my heart. I ran linear regression model, and these are the results. So things like feminist analysis, taking into account sort of race and disability and all of those sorts of things in sort of what makes people able to access fresh, healthy foods. It's really important because it's really hard to sort of dismantle the patriarchy if you're hungry. I want to, in my research, look at sort of women's narratives in their relationship with food over time, and sort of whether or not that story has been missed from our overall understanding of agriculture and our overall understanding of sort of the farm system as a whole.
I'm from the Driftpalo Cree Nation in northwestern Alberta. I guess my grandmother, I think that she was able to help us be able to survive a world outside sort of the reserve and our Indigenous community, but also to, at the same time, be proud of who we were. I didn't think I was actually that prepared for school yet. I was only 17 when I started. It was my first time away from home. My first week, I actually considered dropping out because it was such a radical shift for me. The most meaningful experiences I've had at the University of Alberta, definitely being involved with the Aboriginal Student Council for 3 years.
Indigenous peoples need culturally safe healthcare. We need racism-free healthcare.
I'm hoping to do advocacy work and activist work throughout my lifetime with Indigenous communities and organizations, specifically around health, suicide prevention, sexual health education. Those are my 3 main areas of interest. I'm going to be looking at the politics of nuclear power in the 21st century and the ways in which democratic states that are supposed to do the work of their citizens create environments that are toxic because of radioactive fallout.
I grew up in the Ismaili Muslim community, which has had numerous impacts on my life, my values, my dreams, and particularly in the realm of service. So in the community, service is seen as something that's part of one's duty to humanity. Hello. Hi, Mrs. Rains.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. How are you? Medical school at the U of A has been fantastic. It's really been amazing, especially here in the Westsaw community with the preceptors and teachers I've had here. My plan is to do 2 of the following 3 masters: a master's in public policy, a master's in business administration, and a master's in the global health realm. And so hopefully if I'm successful in applying to the programs, I'll get into 2 of the 3 of those and do that over 2 years. My dream in the future, besides to practice medicine, is to also work in international development. And so hopefully, you know, Oxford will prepare me to work in that realm and have some exposure to those other mental frameworks.